だいぶあれね、本家もドンキーコング終わりましたね。
All right, let's hear it for Void for the DKC2 race and reverse boss order.
で、次は
And
ソ
just
ニ
to
ッ
let
ク
you
ア
know,
ドバン
Void,
ス
we did get a $40 donation from Antilles58. He said, I'll make it $20 per jump roll. So we went ahead and doubled those up. Now we do have an ad break here. We're going to go ahead and throw it to that, and then we will be back in just a second.
メリル勝ってますね。今宣伝中です。私の方が宣伝中です。本編も宣伝してた。
Devolver Digital is proud to sponsor Awesome Games Done Quick, benefiting the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Throughout this year's event, you can head to devolverdonequick.com for a special Steam sale on all Devolver Digital games that have been a part of previous GDQ events, with a portion of the proceeds benefiting the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Thanks, and best of luck to all of this year's participants.
Now, if you haven't gotten enough Donkey Kong just yet, we're going to be going to Dwango AC. He's actually got a test. Oh, not yet. All right, well, we're going to tell you about some people's awesome generosity first. We've got $15 from Sorceress V. It says, greetings from Canada. I was going to wait to donate, but this run of DKC Reverse Boss Order is blowing my mind. Thank you to everyone involved in GDQ. I can't tell you how many friends and family I've lost to cancer. This is a great way to get involved in the battle to prevent it. We've got $150 from Scruffy39 that says, what a bizarre run category. I love it. I usually miss a lot of the games I want to see due to work in time zones, but I can still do my part. Good luck on the runs, and may the frames be ever in your favor.
で、まあ、ドネーションのね、寄付の結果の内容として一つあったのが、一つしかなかったんですけど、ドンキーを走るっていうのがあって、
He's got a test demonstration of the warp that Void did to do reverse boss order. If you're wondering how he did it, Dwango AC is going to show us.
で、インタビュータイムですね。ミュートされてる。本家がミュートされてる。本家が無言。本家が無言ですね。アフレコ頼むわ。今何やったかっていう説明するんだね。まあ、この映像を見てもらったら分かるんですけど、今、ドンキー1の、画像出てるんですけど、まあ、右上にね、こう今、グラフとか情報が今載っけてるんですけど、それ見てもらえると分かるんですけど、まあ、同じものを当然繰り返してるわけで、わかんねえよってくそ。音声出てないんだけど。どうすんだこれ。まあ、じゃあ今のうちに音声も出てないんで、まあちょっとした英語を聞けるようになるための案内的なこと言いますか？必要だったらね。 いります？じゃあお願いしますってやりますけど、英語を聞けるようになるにはもう数しかないんで、ただ闇雲に数聞いててもダメなんですよね。英語の基本っていうのは、英語の文章の基本の作り方を把握してないとダメなんですけど、中学高校でやっぱり文系習うじゃないですか。語文系とかって習うじゃないですか。語文系はないです、正直。マイク来るかな？必要なのは SV だけです。はい。主語と動詞だけ分かればいいです。それが第一です。それさえ分かればなんとかなるんです。僕の今作ってる英語テキストはマジでそう書いてあります。交換しても出ないとかダメじゃないですか。弱ったな。ね。マイク言うて。基本的には英語を喋るときは主語と動詞を言いましょうっていう、それだけですね。で僕は無音なんですけど、僕はどうしようもないんですよね、これ。やだよ、めんどくさい。ポプテピピックってやるぞ。ザ・エンドってね。ちょっと真面目にやりますよ。真面目に英語のやつやりますけど、自分がもし英語を喋るっていうことになった場合、基本的に何をしなきゃいけないかっていうと、相手がツッコミを入れるような文章を作るんですね。どういうことかっていうと、簡単な単語を言います。例えば私は寿司が好きだとねいうときに、英語だと I like 寿司って言うじゃないですか。お、来た。
In 3 frames out of 60, you've got a 50 millisecond window, or 1/20th of a second. How many times did it take you today?
なんで
4 times. Yeah, more than that. So it took him about 4 times. I'm pretty impressed it only took you 4, because this is not an easy glitch. Now, yeah. And one thing I want to point out is that
例えば英語にする
when you're doing
と
tool assisted
私は好きだっていうわけですよ、
it's
先
way
にね。
easier for us to just go,
その
oh,
文
well,
章
it didn't work. I can just quickly adjust,
ただ
change it.
好きって言ったら何が好きか分かんないでしょ。それを後から言ってるだけなんですよ。
I can repeatedly try as many times as I like. I can back up as many times as necessary to get it perfect. And that's the beauty of being able to do a tool assisted speedrun. You have to do techniques that at one point in time you thought would only be tasks or possible in a task in the tool assisted speedrun, and you're doing them live in real time. That's just amazing.
英語を自分で喋れるようになるにはそれだけで十分です。
There's one other thing I want to demonstrate, and that's that in addition to
主語は言わなきゃダメです。一番重要なのは誰がもしくは物がどういう状態であるか、もしくはどういう行動をしているか、これが大事なだけなんで、これは絶対言わなきゃいけないとこですね。日本人はよく主語を省略したり動詞を略、ね、主語を略すことは多いですけど、
the throwing mechanic actually pushes him back, correct?
You're actually like starting to hold right as you
主語
throw
略
the
しま
barrel.
す。
Okay.
Yeah.
So
とりあえずその最初の第一歩としては、
Yeah, because I want both Kongs to exit the bonus at the same time.
exactly.
喋るための一歩としてはそれ
If
で
only one Kong exits the bonus there, you can crash your game.
I did
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
let's crash the game because it's kind of fun. So let's go do that.
全然参考にならないね。
We're up here. Let's go over here and let's change that. So
V だけでいいっていう時は
jumping in, grabbing the barrel, and let's mess with it.
聞き取りたい。
So you start pressing right.
Yeah.
What happens if?
What
Hitori-
happens if you start like holding right later?
Yeah, let's have you not hold right there. See if that's enough.
聞き取りする時はも
Well, let's just do a lobotomy here and keep taking frames away.
Yeah.
う単語は正直もう個人の能力次第なんで何ともできないですね。ただ ただ
I'm being told to eat the mic. Roger, Sulu. Okay.
英語を喋れるようになりたいんであれば、英和辞典は捨てましょうって僕は言ってます。人には。
You can see Donkey Kong can kind of dance back and forth, and even if I mess up, I can always go back right here. Let's see. So right about, I went too far. You had frame advance. So let's
で、
remove
ま
a
あ聞
couple
き取りするときはね、
right here.
普段
Let's remove
の
like 5 of them.
一般
So
的
that
な
he
人の
starts
会話を
going
聞いてる
right just a
と
little bit later.
Yeah. At least
基
five.
準がなくなっちゃうん
Yeah, you
で、
still got the double exit right there.
Yeah, we
なるべくなら
actually, this one's more permissive.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of nice that it's so easy.
Yeah, it's pretty generous.
カジュアル寄り
As
すぎ
long,
て
as
る。
long as you find the right pixel, you're good to go.
Yeah. Let's remove a good 10 of them here. That's one more. Now, this is a method of doing a task with a. I think it actually did something different. Nope, same thing.
てか実際
Wow, this
次
is
ソ
very
ニックですね。
permissive. This is a method of doing
実際僕は
speedruns where you're
まあ
using
大学
movie
海外で
rather
言いましたけど、
than,
結局
than just recording buttons in like
今の自分のやり
recorded
方じゃない
fashion.
と
You're
全然追い
holding,
ついていけなかったんで、
as you advance a frame is what. No, he still went through the door, didn't he?
He still did.
Yeah, that's cool. It's annoying because it's disproving my point. Let's try this one more time, and then we'll hand it back over to the main desk here. Let's just do a few more here.
Like 10 or so,
あ
I
あ
think
そういう
would
こ
be
と
good.
か。
Yeah.
Ah, there you
Now,
go.
see, this is
yeah,
what you don't want.
Yeah, exactly. So now
Yeah,
you have a
we've
black
actually
screen.
soft-locked the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of ways to mess this game up, aren't there?
Yes.
まああくまでも僕の
That's a
は
pretty good demonstration of
喋れるようになるための
what things can go wrong.
やり方であって
By all means,
正解ではないの
come
で
to taskvideos.org for more tool-assisted speedruns.
英語のニュースを
There's a tool-assisted speedrun
聞く方がいい。
country
英語のニュースを
that needs
アナウンサーが
to
言ってるのを聞くのが一番いいです。
so fast now. I don't even know what the time is anymore.
これはマジで
I
す。
don't remember.
Lots of credit goes to Tampa.
かなり丁寧に喋ってるんでアナウンサーは。
Yeah, definitely shouts to Tampa.
Arnie the Great.
リポーターは結構雑に喋るんでダメですけ
There's a ton
ど
of people that deserve credit for this.
Yeah, shouts to Sweden.
Yes, exactly. I'd like to thank Void for everything he did today. I'm going to pass it back over. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yep,
画
and I'll
面
be
で
back
何してる
again
か教
later
えて
this
ほし
week.
い。何だったんだろう俺。
Thank you, Dwango, for that awesome tasking demonstration. My name's Proto Magical Girl. I am going to be your host for this upcoming Sonic block. We are going to have Sonic Advance 3, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Mania. For now, I'm going to read a couple donations before we go into the action. We have one $16 donation from We Have two $8 donations with the comment, we have four $4 donations from We Have eight $2 donations saying we have 16 $1 donations. Did you follow that?
僕
I
の
hope so.
そのやり方っていうのはあくまでもなんだろう、ちょっと喋れるようになりたいっていうぐらいの
We have a $25 donation
レベ
from
ルで
Jack
しか考えてない
Sparrow.
んで。
That's JAX Sparrow. Long-time watcher, first-time
ゲーム
donor.
配信者の
Very
英語ってね
recently,
結
doctors
構
said to a friend that
ブレ
his
が
mother
大きい
had
んで
cancer.
僕たま
She's
に
now doing
何言ってるか分かんない人
chemotherapy.
いるんで
Doctors are hopeful, and
もうあ
so
んま
are
進
we.
めないで
This
すね
money goes to
基
destroy
準を作
cancer
る上
and
では
also for the Breath of the Wild Master Mode
要は
incentive.
何
Forgive
で
the
もそう
bad
ですけ
English,
ど
I'm from
基準
France.
が
Baguette. Another $10 if the announcer read my name
基
correctly.
準のまあ標準的な英語標準的な英語ってもそもそもないんですけどないんですけど
We have a $50 donation from Andro Limanovsky. DKC is my favorite
まあ
game from my
どこだ
childhood.
っけ
Thanks to
な
all the runners on
NBC
GDQ
だ
for
っけ
great
なニュース
entertainment.
で
Greetings
流れてる字幕も一緒に流れる
from
んですよ映画でもいいですよ映画でもしやりたいんであれば最近の映画ってみんな英語の字幕と英語での字幕と日本語の字幕と吹き替え日本語の吹き替えとってあるんで
Thanks to all runners, staff, and
まあそれをうま
commentators
く
for
使って
keeping
って
this event so
そ
great.
の好きな映画であれば内容なんて知ってるはずなんで例えば
We have a
最初は
$150 donation from Habrame. I
最初は英語と日本語の字幕で見る
Just an awesome
とか
reverse Donkey Kong
始めて
Country.
もらって
Great cause.
で
So to have to donate and say good luck to our
中身を把握
speedrunners.
してるわけだからまあそこからなんつうのかなその英語の字幕を見るっていうそういうのはよく見てないんで知らないですけどね
We have an anonymous $30 donation. The anonymous donor says, awesome DKC run. Been watching GDQ for a couple years now. Always great fun and a great cause. Thanks for all the hard work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to begin our Sonic block with
そう
Sonic
始まりますね。
Advance 3 with Kirby Master. Take it away, Kirby.
なんか変なことになってるけどさなんか変なことになってるけどさ
Alright, ready? Alright, hi, I'm Kirby Master. We can have a roll call on the couch.
I'm Pedro.
なんだこれ
And I'm Esgrad.
Alright, and before I start, I'd like to introduce this game. This is Sonic Advance 3, the third game of the Sonic Advance franchise on the Game Boy Advance. And we're gonna have some fun with this run. So, like, if the audience can go crazy,
はいそろそろ始まり
you'll
ます
catch
ね
on.
まあちなみに
Yes, that's what I like to hear. That is exactly
英
what
語
I
を
like to
勉
hear.
強するのにあたって正解がないんで
I would give like a tutorial on how
で
to
きます
be
けど
what to yell, but I think you'll catch on. You'll catch on. I trust the audience. All right, there goes my game There goes my game data. So the category I'm running is best ending, or some people like to call it 100%, where the goal is to pretty much get the best ending
GameCube じゃないん
involving
です
the
かこ
7
れ
Chaos Emeralds. So if we have the timer ready,
字幕ついてないと
we're
思い
good?
ますよ
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
ゲームボーイアドバンスなんでおそら
The
く
big things about this game is that the team-up mechanic.
Alright,
You have
so
two
ゲームキューブ
characters
の
each time.
ゲームボーイ
Go
プレイ
ahead
ヤ
and say
ー
what you
じゃ
want
な
to
い
say,
かなっ
Kirby.
ていう予想はするんですけど
So this game involves having 5 characters, and this game has a kind of interesting gimmick where you can pair up a character with another character, and you effectively have a team. And you effectively have 20 different teams you can control in this game. Unfortunately, you only have Sonic and Tails unlocked at the start of the game. And one of the requirements for the best ending is to also unlock the other 3 characters, Cream, Knuckles, and Amy.
茶を10体集めてステージ中の鍵を開けた状態クリアすれば
Sure,
スペ
yeah.
シャルステージ
Yeah, I was-
with
I was-
the current team.
I was going to start about that. Basically, he's playing as Tails because Tails has flight. Sonic also gives you boost speed. And then they have tag actions both in the air and on the ground. And the Sonic Tails tag action, as you can see, gives Tails a ton of speed. Getting perfect speed is actually frame perfect, but you can pause, buffer that, so it's actually really easy to get the inputs.
And then you can do something like this and be able to move that horizontal movement into the flight
結
speed.
構喋ってます
Yeah, and
ね
you keep that speed throughout the whole duration of the flight, which is really awesome. There's your first Chow.
Yeah.
And he needs to collect 10 of them in each world, basically. So there are 10 of them here, there are 10 of them in the next one, and so on all down the line. That's one of the requirements.
Yeah,
for
so
best
the
ending.
idea behind the chows is there's 10 in each act,
Auto
one
command,
in the
eh?
hub, and the remaining ones are in the acts. Once you have all 10 of them, each
スピードランニング
stage
実
will
際どう
start
なの
spawning special keys, which you need to get into special stages where you will be collecting the Chaos Emeralds.
Right, and so he's going to route it out. He has it routed out so that he's going to get the last Chow in a stage and then get the key after that in that same stage.
Yes.
So that does affect stage order in each of these areas.
So in particular, each stage has 2 possible key layouts. So he's routed it out in such a fashion that after collecting the last Chow, in most cases he will be able to go through a key for both layouts.
All right!
音声がねえっつってる。ヘッドホンから音声が流れない。どうするんだ。
technical difficulties, nothing out of the ordinary for GDQ. So, Tails Sonic is very, very good, especially for levels with a lot of horizontal movement, and Route 99 has a lot of that. So that's the primary reason for using this team over Sonic Tails, with Sonic in the lead, which is a bit better for vertical movement. You wouldn't necessarily think that because Tails has flight, but he moves up very slowly, whereas you'll see later.
And the Chow, 5 left. あと5匹残ってます。
One particular move that gives you a lot of very fast
なんか
vertical mobility.
なんだろう、メガドラとかのオリジナルのやつを見てるとなんか爽快感が若干ないように感じてしまうのはダメかな。
Boost mode, you can see Tails kind of flickering. That means he's in boost.
なるほど。
Also, one
あり
thing
がとうございま
that's
す。
worth mentioning is that more rings just affects your acceleration and control, and more rings is generally better, so he prefers in most cases to keep rings instead of lose them.
Also, the more rings you have because it ends up being to get back in the boost mode, which is very critical for this run. You don't see a lot when we don't see a lot when we're tagged up with Sonic, because Sonic immediately puts you into a boost state. But on other character
ベストエンドだから
combos, you'll see
ノーなん
it's
で
gonna
し
be
ょ
a
う。多
bigger
分そう
deal.
だと思うんですけ
To
ど。
note, you can only enter boost state if you have Sonic on your team. Similarly, there are things called power attacks in this game which will become relevant later in the run. Relevant later in the run, which are only possible if you have Knuckles in your team.
Yeah, you don't want to forget the Chow. This is the 3rd stage, so that means he's going to be
残
collecting
像
the
が
last
辛い。
Chows here, and then
なるほ
the
ど。
key to enter the special stage at the end.
So
he obviously opens the special stage, which is where you get the Chaos Emerald.
So there's a small little issue with the keys though. There's a glitch that if you're in the level and the keys are supposed to spawn, if you're at the point that one of the keys should be spawning at, when you pick up the last Chow, it actually will glitch out and not
ソ
spawn.
ニック道具です
So
ね。
be careful to make sure.
加速装置にしかなっ
Yeah,
てない
that'll
で
be
すね。
relevant a little bit later in Ocean Base, so we'll point out when that's about to happen.
Yeah, essentially the way it works is that you just kind of deactivate a spawn point, so if the game decides that is
でも俺
the point
携
that's
帯
gonna
機で
spawn,
これ
you
き
just
つ
don't
く
get
ない？
Alright, so wait a second. I'm supposed to get a Chow. I missed. That's not good. Oh, I forgot the hub Chow. That's why.
Yeah.
That's an issue.
So
All right.
All right.
All right. Well,
This is
thanks to
fine.
Marathon
だから
Nerves,
初
I
代
missed the
初代
very
と
first
か
Chow I'm supposed to get into
ソ
hub,
ニッ
and
ク
I
2 と
said,
かのメガ
oh,
ドライ
well,
ブ
I'm just
の
gonna get it on the way.
感覚で見てる
I'm
と
just gonna get
遅い
it
なと
on
見
the way
見てる
out,
と
and I
遅い
completely
なと
forgot
思うん
about
だ
it.
けど。
So I'm gonna improvise a route here really quickly. There's a Chow here. The specials, I need to redo a stage in Zone 1, but I'm just gonna do that at the very end of the run, because it's faster to do that at this point.
で今からスペシャルゾーン
Let's
に
get the
行
Chaos
くそう
Emerald
で
after
す
the
ね。
credits.
Yeah, that's actually one thing that's
ゲーム
important
ギアは
to
比
note
較
is
してはい
that
けない
you。have to do the credits once to access the true final boss. Once you get all the emeralds, you have to enter the game with each area beaten, basically. And so this is General, and Tails destroys him. In the future, you'll
踊
see
ゲーしてますけ
fighting
ど。
General as Sonic, and that's just because the General stages are where you unlock different characters, and like Kirby said, you need to unlock those characters.
All right, we need some audience. You little. Ow. Ow. You little. You little. Ow. You little. Right, the most important quote is coming up soon.
メガドラのやつ相当
Alright.
最適
Ready
化
for
は
this?
当然なんですけど。
You're going to pay for this!
You're going to pay
Alright,
for
that's
this.
zone 1.
Mostly.
Mostly. Again,
Going
I made a
honest,
rounding
yeah.
mistake. Forgot a chow. I need to redo a zone, but as long as I remember to do it after the credits, knock on wood, it shouldn't be too bad.
It's okay. We'll remind you. Maybe.
All right, so I need to do a reset here. The game saves me finishing the first zone on the whiteout here. And I'm going to take advantage of this reset to switch teams. It is almost always faster to reset when you switch teams as opposed to actually going back to the hub. But it's like by a few seconds.
そうだよね、確
And
か
I'm going to be
ソ
swapping
ニ
to
ック
Sonic
一見だよ
Tails
ね。
for 2 acts in this zone.
One of them, you unlock Knuckles. The other one, it's just faster overall to do it as Sonic and Tails instead of Tails Sonic because of hub movement. And I believe it's actually slightly faster as Tails Sonic, but not by enough to make that difference.
So back there you saw what I like to dub leapfrog. It's the tag action of Tails. So pretty much you just get a lot of vertical height from using it. So it's really, really good on the vertical base stages.
はい、現地時間はジャパニー
And
ズ
if
リ
you
ストリームの
use
方で
this
は
tag action
書
air
いてあ
with
りま
Tails,
す。
it's pretty much just the fly that you're used to seeing in pretty much all 2D Sonics at this point.
Yeah, this is totally not Green Hill.
Yeah, it's sunset.
I mean, it's orange.
Yeah.
How can you call it Green Hills?
It's not very green.
で、下の方で、
And the music's
リストが
definitely not the same
全
at
部
all.
書いてあるので、
No, it has
そ
the
れを、
GBA sound chip, which is inferior.
各種リンクのところ
Oh,
で
wow, shots fired.
Yeah.
You know it's true.
So yeah, this team is actually used for 2 reasons. One, it's really good for Act 1 and 3, especially where the Chow
All right.
I forgot about that. But the Chow are in really high spots, so you really want Tails' tag action. The other reason for this is, I don't remember if someone mentioned this, but to unlock Knuckles, I need Sonic as a lead character when I beat Act 3.
Yeah, I mentioned it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is also true of the other 2 character unlocks, which are later on.
So I'm actually delaying Act 2 for later, because Act 2 is the last act I want to do. That's the only act in this zone where, after the last Chow, I can get both patterns of the special key in one go. I cannot do that for Act 3 or Act 1. So I want to leave Act 2 for last. So this act's one of my favorites, just because it's a lot of vertical movement, unless I make a mistake like that. Oops. Oh well.
You fell down again.
Yep, I fell down. It's
Kirby
my hobby.
fell down.
There we go. So next time mistake. I'm not really sure where these platforms are. We're gonna wing it. Oh well, that's not a big deal.
なんか俺の知ってるソニックと違いすぎるんだけど、ダメかな、ダメかな。
Massive shortcut here. So I'm skipping a lot of platforming thanks to Tails' tag action, which is really handy. Yeah. Chow.
マニアの方が知ってるソニックに近い。
Yeah. Right, here's another general fight. There is a bit of luck with every general fight besides the first one. This one's not too bad. The pattern comes down to whether he dashes at you or not. If he dashes at you once, it's not really a big deal. I got a perfect pattern there, so that was a really
これ
good
完
fight.
璧なパターンだそうです。
Yeah, he's going to reset again after unlocking Knuckles. Again, the game auto-saves, and there's a cutscene that he's going to skip by resetting.
All right.
But he does still have
マ
Knuckles
ジで。
unlocked after that
いやほら、
reset.
Xbox でもさ、移植あったから全部買ってあるんだよ。一応。
So I want to use Knuckles Tails because there's a power barrier. There's a Chow behind a power barrier in the next zone. And as I mentioned before, I need Knuckles on my team to destroy power barriers. So since I basically get a free team swap here.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Yeah.
But
So,
I
yeah,
basically got a free team swap here, so I'm taking advantage of it.
Yeah, if you're wondering why it's a free team swap, resetting on the character, unlocking a character cutscene it saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it's something like 20 or 30 seconds. It's very significant.
ソニックマニア買わなきゃ
And
か。
Knuckles, Tails,
ソニックマニア買わなきゃか。
boost mode for the ability to climb and break power barriers. Otherwise, it's actually pretty similar to Sonic Tails. That's a path swapper right there that he just hit. That is one of the core mechanics of all the 2D Sonic games. You can be on either a foreground or background layer, and the game will switch you between them. as you go through specific parts of the level. That is how loops work in a 2D game, which is theoretically flat, for example. And that's going to be abused later on. I'll just leave it at that for now.
箱丸買ったら
So the route I'm taking here is actually around 10 seconds slower than going straight to the end.
積み
But
ゲー
that's
が多いんです
because
け
I
ど
want to make sure I can get both special keys. And taking this route guarantees I can get a special key.
So he already got the key, so...
The other location is at the
次
bottom
が
of this
渡るじゃない
waterfall.
ですかも
I'm taking the save.
Yeah.
That is a bottomless pit, and if you jump into the B, you cannot glide. Bye, Tails.
All right.
う箱は捨
Yeah,
てる
the
もの
buzz bomber can be a bit of a buzz kill, literally.
Boo.
Boo.
Love
That
it.
stung.
Oh my god.
All right, so I have the special key. It gives me an attempt at the special stage. And the special stages are effectively time sections. The ring attack world record for this is 263.
またスペースハリアーに
So
な
that's
って
my
ますけど
goal. So we're gonna get points for that if I get it. But meanwhile,
スペ
we
ース
have
ハ
some
リアー
time
に
for
なって
some
ますけどいいんです
donations.
か
So this is a great time for that.
All right. Well, we have plenty. We have a $50 donation from AGDQ2018, making my annual AGDQ donation during the Sonic block. Good luck to all the runners. Please assign donation incentive to runner's choice.
セガだし大丈夫
We have an anonymous $10 donation. Hey Kirby, nice to see you again at AGDQ. A huge fan of your stream since I saw you speedrun Fire Emblem 7 a few years back. Good luck on the Sonic run and the Sacred Stones run coming up.
Thank you.
This is going to Erika route because we all know she is best girl.
完璧ですねリングの回収が完璧
Sounds good. We have a $50 donation from Liger0459. My friend got me into GDQ recently and I love watching all the great runners. Lost a good friend last year to cancer and I hope every day that we
肝心の
beat
ね
this disease.
Xbox One がまだ来て
Donation
ないんで
goes
すよ
to
ね
announcer's choice, and I have to say my announcer's choice pick has got to be Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, all levels, because the bonus levels are amazing. And we have a $10 donation from Geister Carle, I probably totally butchered that, who simply says, Sonic Hype, go
それ
faster.
本配信が10約13万
Gotta go fast.
見てますね
I missed 2 rings.
No.
Oh, boo.
Reset.
Run's dead.
Ring
Reset.
out.
Ring out. Oh no.
Oh no. It's over.
It's over.
いや Xbox One X の
These are
発
totally
売
not
日
a
を
lot of
1
quotes
日
from
間違え
SADX
て
and SA2B.
予約してなくて変え
Right,
てない
so
って
I
いう
got the Chaos Emerald. It's time to go straight to the boss. And this boss, most of the bosses in this game, in my opinion, have really cool ideas, although they're not exactly very well programmed.
They're still better
Oh,
than Rush
no.
bosses.
Better than Rush bosses by far.
And advanced too.
Yeah.
But yeah. This boss is a boss that
Yeah,
rolls
go.
around the arena, which is kind of cool and cute, but it's very
だから
random.
予約
How far
し
he
て
gets
待っ
knocked
てる
back
だ
is
け
random. Thankfully, Knuckles' uppercut attack has a really massive vertical hitbox, so it makes it easy to hit him with a lot of patterns. Ow!
So if you notice, he's using
boss.
Knuckles and Tails here. Little helps for the
だよね
general movement and attacking the boss.
やっ
If
ぱ
you
り
saw
1
the
リ
run
ング
2
だけ取
years
って
ago,
戦うんだ
all
な
stages, he used Cream and cheesed the boss with cheese. And
Hold on.
yeah.
You're going to pay for this!
ノリノリだな
Alright.
And since he doesn't have Cream unlocked, that's not even an option for this category.
Yeah, it's really convenient that Knuckles Tails ends up being a good team for this boss because I want to switch to them as soon as after the free cutscene skip I got.
Xbox One 互換は
and stick to
RTA
this team
的
for
に
the
は
rest of
別に
Zone
なんか
3, which is coming up.
文句言われてないっぽいけど
The next area does have some power walls, which are rather important to get past. And there's a fair amount of use for Knuckles' climbing and gliding abilities as well.
Ocean Base tends to get a lot of flack from casual players due to its vertical nature and the fact that it has a lot of crushers, which is a perfectly fair complaint about this game as a whole.
本体
Yeah,
は
the crusher mechanics in
公
this
式
game
は
are probably its worst
ね
element,
360 互
honestly.
換するし
Yeah, the game's crushers
じゃない
are
の
not
Yeah.
very good.
If you're not careful here, it can lead to some crushing time losses.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
All right.
Along with your hopes and dreams.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
the stage actually has 4 Chow. The first 3 Chow are kind of laid out in such a way that you can't cleanly get all 3 of them in one go quickly without making a massive detour. So what I'm going to do is get that Chow underway, hit a checkpoint that's around halfway across the stage, right here, and then really hope I can make this jump, which is a really stupid jump.
失敗ですね。
Ah, no. Okay. I blame Subpixels for that.
Subpixels.
Subpixels!
Yeah, subpixels are exactly what they sound like. They're a unit of positioning that is smaller than a pixel. They are sometimes maybe
Subpixelってなんだよ。
depending on what it is, and depending on the game, they can be absolutely essential, or they can just troll you in certain cases. And they're he did not really collide with that path in the right way that he wanted to.
That Chao that was between the two barriers is the reason I need Knuckles. Those two barriers are both power barriers.
If you notice, it took several hits for Knuckles to get through that barrier. That is the power barrier.
はい、アウ
Yeah.
ト。
Bye.
Oops.
Oops. Oh no.
Oh no.
You remember?
That Death Warp is
まあこれ意
intentional.
図的に
and
や
I
っ
want to
て
give shout out to Dash Jump
まあ
for
デ
that
スルー
route.
です
He
ね。
actually worked on a TAS for this category semi-recently, around the past year. And a lot of the routing I put into this game was based off of some of the decisions he made. And that Death Warp is one of the big ones.
Yeah, so it does keep the chows that he collected, and now he's at this part of the level, which it takes quite a significant amount of time because it would have taken him a while to
So
get back to there.
yeah. So when you collect a Chow, it's permanently collected.
Yes.
When you collect a key, on the other hand, you need to complete the stage with it to keep the key.
That wasn't intended, but we'll make it work. Oh. Okay, we're good. It would have been cool if I got into the ring.
All right.
Alright.
All right, so Act 2 is, again, has a lot of vertical movements. It's one of my favorite acts of speedrun, honestly, because this team flows really well with this act. It's not strictly the fastest team. Sonic and Tails is actually faster, but not by too much.
Again, because he's instead of doing swapping characters whenever he wants and doing each level from the main menu, he has to do the hub world movement, and that is a big factor in this run and its routing.
Yeah, you want to avoid switching teams unless it saves a lot of time, because it costs a good chunk of time. You have to take into account this reset itself, the switch itself, and going back to the ring, the layout. And the hub layout for Zone 3 is really linear. There's like no shortcuts anywhere. So, I was too slow to make that cycle. That's okay.
So if you haven't noticed yet, especially after the last stage, Ocean Base is built very vertical instead of the normal Sonic horizontal levels. So it gives a really unique taste for. I think it started in the Advanced series. They usually have at least a vertical area.
Yeah, starting with Egg Rocket, I would say.
Okay, so I'm skipping these cannons. I'm just using Tails' tag action to damage boost, which saves a bit of time with everyone. And there's a switch you're supposed to hit here to activate a platform, but again, I'm skipping it with Tails' tag action.
Having the right team for each level is very, very important.
Yes.
If you want to see how big of an impact it actually can be, Kirby has a all stages run that uses a already completed game file, so he has all the teams already.
Yeah, so to put things in
the strats are completely different.
Yeah, to put things in perspective, we mentioned earlier there's 20 teams in total. I believe all stages uses 16 of the 20 teams.
Optimal is 14, but for the sake of a marathon, I use 16 because it's cooler.
Whereas here you're going to see a total of 5.
I think it's 6 or 7. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's not that many, but you do see some interesting teams used throughout this run. Subpixels? Thank you. There's a random chance that you just get completely stopped there thanks to Subpixels.
All right!
Alright, so Act 3 coming up is actually kind of not that vertical, but it's not worth switching to a Sonic partner team for it. So I'm sticking to this team.
Again, hub world movement.
Yeah.
It's a world of difficulty.
Alright, there's a really dumb glide coming up that's really tight to make. Or I can accidentally charge my tag action early. Oh, well, that worked out.
Ciao.
Ciao. So this stage actually, this zone is interesting because there are 4 Chow in the first 2 acts and 2 Chow in the 3rd act and no Chow in the hub world. So most zones have like 3 in each zone, each act with 1 in the hub, but this zone is actually one of the exceptions.
アイアプリのソニックって懐かしいですね。
I want to try to avoid touching this waterfall so I can fall faster like that. Actually pretty tight because if you're too far left, you hit an enemy.
公式のやつ見ながら今ちょっと時間編集してたんですけど。
That boost pad, but it's not worth it ultimately. that damage boost is intended, and we see the first use of the speed shoes in this game. Speed shoes are not
Game
that
Gear.
useful in this game, mainly because most of them are pretty out of the way, and a lot of times you also have Sonic on your team to instantly enter boost state. But in a case like this, where I'm using a non-Sonic team and the speed shoes is on my path, it's really convenient. Okay, so my couch talked about how a special key can despawn if you go to it. Its spawn location before
so
the last
right
route.
here, if
right
you go,
here.
Yeah, if you go too far right, there is a key that spawns there. That is the key we're hopefully getting. There's another one on the route, but if we go too far right there, then we can't get that key.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically it doesn't really matter actually because they're both right here. That first one would have despawned, so that it's good that he didn't go too far right. The other one was just a bit farther right.
All right, so we got the special key. It's time to do the special stage, which is pretty convenient. It's right above. Boing. Boing. Unfortunately, most of the special stages are really difficult to do good ring attacks for. Like, this one has a really stupid stat. You get like 5 rings after popping a black bomb. So chances of gaining the ring attack record is pretty stupid. Very slim. So there's not much to talk about in this special stage, so feel free to take it away with the
まあア
donations.
ーカイブで見ていただく
Can do, Kirby.
のも手です
We
からね。
have a
まあリアルタイム
$500
の良さ
donation
がありますか
from
らね。
Chad Sarant66, who says, "All right, I guess I'm going to pay for this. Thanks for the many years of entertainment for a good cause."
寝るな死ぬぞ。
Clap, clap, clap.
Thank you
That was
very
a
much.
good amount of money. We have a $15 donation from Augie, donating $15 during each Sonic game. I'll make it 20 if the crowd says gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Good job.
もう会場の人たちノリノリなんだけど。
Have a $27 donation from Alistair234. Longtime watcher. I always make sure to catch Sonic Block. Really enjoying watching my favorite Sonic Advance game get destroyed, and I am so hyped for Sonic Mania. Good luck to all the runner.
睡眠 RTA。
We have a $200
てか、もと
donation
も
from
とセガ
Ryujin.
が結構
Good luck
海
again
外の
on
方が
another
人気が
successful GDQ and looking
高
forward
い
to
ですからね、
seeing some
総じ
great
て。
Sonic
ほ
Mania
とんどの
tech.
作品、セ
Bonus
ガは
points and
海外の
maybe
方が
donation
人
if
気ありま
anyone
すか
there
ら
can
ね。
do the full rap during either act of Metallic Madness.
しょうが
Go
ないです
fight
ね。
cancer.
Thank you very much.
The rap is just this is anime or
日本だと結構マイナー扱い
This is
されてましたけど。
anime, and I just ruined the song for you.
海外
You're
じゃ
welcome.
All right, there's the third emerald. All right, so the boss coming up
こっちの方がメ
is
ジャーですからね、
boss that
セガの方が。
has a bit of luck, a lot of luck in it. Eggman will be flying up over you, and he'll fall on top of you with his legs either open or closed. If they're closed, you can barely get 2 hits in, which is really hard. If they're
ブラ
open,
ジル
which
は
is the
確か
better
現役
pattern,
ら
you
し
want
い
them
で
to
す
be
ね。
open, and you can consistently get 3 hits. In addition to that, I will get 2 hits right after the start of the fight, so if I get the perfect luck,
懐か
I'll
しい
be
ね
able to 3 cycle this boss. If not, then it can end up being a 4 or 5 cycle.
And again, this is more technical in this category because he does not have access to cream. Cheese would cheese this boss much like it would of the previous one that I mentioned.
Thankfully, Tails'
Sunset
air
Hill.
attack action is really nice. Okay, that's good. You little... Ow! Ow!
真似する。
Ow!
You little.
You little! Make it, make it, make it, make it! Yes!
Yes.
Okay,
Nice.
3 cycle, perfect luck. All right, hold the applause. We got something to say here.
You're going to pay for this.
There you go. Okay. There you go. All right, so I'm going to be doing a team swap to Tails Sonic. Again, because they're a really good team, and they're the best team I can use for 2 of the acts in the next zone coming up. So, yeah, something to mention though, I'm actually losing time, like around 2 or 3 seconds of time on most boss fights in this game, because I'm actually running this game on the PAL version. The PAL version and Japanese version... Oh, I forgot to reset. The PAL and Japanese version of the game are exactly the same gameplay-wise, but the PAL version and the North American version have the same sound effects, including the voice acting. Very important.
The voice
I
acting
certainly
is,
paid for it.
the voice acting is
と
essential.
パワー
Yes.
パワーバージョン。
But there are
パ
other
ワーバ
gameplay
ージョンだ
differences,
と
such as someone, I think
日
Alan
本で
mentioned
ま
that
あ
the
パワー
more
バー
rings
ジ
you
ョ
have, the
ン
more
パワーバ
mobility you
ー
have. That mechanic is much
パワー
stronger in
な
the
んと
PAL
かは
Japanese
日本の
version
バージョン
than
なんですけど、それで
the
も
North American version, and it
英語
saves
の
time
吹きが入
overall.
ったりそっちの方がいいですね
Alright,
と
so
か
there's a
言っ
cycle
てま
at
し
the
たけ
very
ど
start of the stage I want to make. It's
詳
pretty
しい人
lenient,
詳しい
17
人
seconds. I made a bit of a mistake, but as long as I don't make other mistakes, I should be able to make it.
パル版
Toy Kingdom's
あ
pretty
あ
much
ヨーロッパ版か
cycles the area for mostly
That's
worse.
fine. There we go.
Yeah, it's a stage that really likes to toy with you. As you
Yes.
can probably imagine.
Wonderful, truly wonderful.
Okay, next cycle is a 30-second cycle. I'm not making it after that. I flew too low. So if I try to dash now, I'm going to get crushed. So I'm going to play it safe here. Go.
Again,
And this cycles are off now, so I need to...
So crush
Sonic
boxes.
Advance 3.
Yeah, crush boxes are not designed well in this game at all, as you just saw.
I almost commentator's cursed, but then I got interrupted because I was about to say crush mechanics in this game because he was slowing down to avoid that, and then it just happened anyway.
Yeah. Oh well, it happens. Not the end of the world. Alright, I'm going to try to do some 90% strats. Hopefully I remember them. There we go. I haven't done that in like over a year, so...
Oh.
I'm playing this
And
very,
then you
very
don't
safe.
know.
So here's the thing about this game. The Sonic Advance series as a whole. If you die, cycles continue. They do not reset. So after that death, I had no idea where the cycles are. So I had to completely wing this. But fortunately, after those blocks, cycles do not matter anymore. So I'm just pretty much just going to try to fly to the end, because, you know, Tails' flight is OP.
わざと当たってる感じだな
Ah. Those clowns are really annoying. Perfect. Okay. Well, it worked out. Right.
Alright
All right, time for Act 2. Oh. No one's on it! All right. Talk about the best partner. This is why Tails is the partner, not Sonic.
Gotta troll fast.
Gotta troll fast indeed. All right, cycles matter here again. There's a very tight cycle early on I want to make. It's really difficult to make. I've made it like twice in a row in the practice, meaning I'm probably not gonna make it, because that's how speedrunning works. So we'll see what happens. I can make it.
Oh, okay. That was
Yes.
actually a lot closer to just being killed than you'd think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because again, the crush mechanics in this game are a thing.
Yeah, I actually made another mistake, so I missed the cycle here, but it's just still make the level overall easier. The next cycle I want to make is ideally 47 seconds, but I made too many mistakes to make that. So the next cycle I can make is probably, I think, 52. That's a good cycle to make at this point. So hopefully I can make it. Bye, life. I miss you. I don't know if I'll make it here.
Obligatory, maybe you should have got a
Okay.
life.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao. So typically speaking, I make the 57-second cycle, which is another 5-second time loss. Really bad execution of this stage means I get the 102-second cycle, which really sucks. But hey, if you made the 56-second cycle, which is more than I can ask for in a marathon setting. So pretty happy with that. Oops. Balloons. Tails is having too much fun. Okay. Stage is toying around with me a bit too much. All right. There are 3 giant slides I'm actually just flying over because, you know, Tails. There we go.
All right.
いやほんとノリノリだな
Okay, so Act 3 in this zone is another act where I'm unlocking another character, Amy this time. And again, I need Sonic as a lead character. So what I'm gonna do here is, since I'm conveniently over here, there's a hub Chow right here. I'm gonna reset there because the game just saved me collecting that Chow. Because remember, the last act I do, I had to get the last Chow on that act. Fortunately, Sonic Tails itself is a very solid team. They're
なんか
actually a bit faster for this
ター
act
トル
than
ズ
I
はター
timed
トル
it.
ズでやりそうみんなやりそう
For Act 3 coming up.
この後とかだいぶ後だけど
My only other option is Sonic and Knuckles, which is a really bad team for mobility. Really good for bosses, but terrible for
タートルズ
mobility.
の確かメガドラ版もねスーファミみたいなので確かあったはずなんだよな
Alright, there's a cycle coming up at the start, which is really lenient as long as I don't hurt
カ
her,
ワ
which,
パンガ
given what has happened this run,
多分あれも多分会場やりそうだよね
and we're good. Oh, that has never happened before. I've never hit that wall before with that spin dash. Add 1 for the count. Alright, so this stage can be dangerous. Those little pig enemies are really
格ゲー
annoying, 'cause
は
if
ス
you
ー
take
ファミ
damage
2
from them,
作
they
目
eat
が
all your
格
rings.
ゲーでしたね。
Because, you know, they're a piggy bank. Get it? Yeah!
Sonic gets it.
Yep, Sonic gets it. So these Jack-in-the-Box toys mechanics here, some people think they're random. They're not. If you pay close attention, they have like a blue-red diamond on them, and it alternates. That's on a global cycle. If it's blue, it gives you a spring. If it's red, it hurts you. And that's how you know. So there's a Chao in this upper corner here.
Yeah.
And then there's one more Chao higher up in the stage. Oh. Platforming is difficult. Did you know that? So these two springs send you at different heights. I want to take the right one. That sends you higher. Sonic agrees. Okay. Last Chao here. There's two special key locations.
そばの
One is
3 人
straight
は
down.
まあ
The
間
other
近で
is
見
on
てる
the path
人。
after this. Special keys
フ
here.
ァミコン
There.
ター
So
ト
that's
ル
the
ズ
better
なんか
location. The
タイ
other
トルがめちゃ
location
くちゃなん
is
だよ。
right past the spring
Sure.
that I just jumped over, which is a little slower. Not a big deal. We have
And-
general fight.
Yep.
Random.
And he has the key to the kingdom.
Yes. That's a good pattern. Just keep staying there. Nope. Still fine though.
And again, he's going to reset to skip the Amy cutscene as usual.
All right. So I think casually speaking, Amy tends to be a really underrated character in this game. Some of her teams do suck, but some of the teams she's with are some of the best in the game. And I'm actually taking advantage of this reset to skip the cutscene and switch to Amy Sonic, which is the fastest team for the next zone coming up.
Yeah.
Lovely couple indeed.
So Amy has a hammer, and that hammer is very useful.
現状。
And Sonic has boost. They also have a good tag action, so a lot of vertical mobility. And Amy is pretty much the best boss killer, so it's a very useful team overall.
彼
He's
女
also
次の
wanted for the next world.
エリア
Yeah,
で
like more specifically
すげえ役に
speaking, for
立つから
Acts 1 and 3, Tails Sonic is actually a bit faster than Amy Sonic because Tails can fly, but not by much, not by more than a few seconds. Act 2, Amy Sonic is much faster than Tails Sonic. Which I mean, in this game, typically you would think that the lead character is the more defining character of a team, but when actually your partner is more of what determines the team mechanics. So like Tail Sonic, Amy Sonic, Knuckles Sonic, Cream Sonic, those are all really similar teams because they all have the same tag action.
特等席ですね。
Yeah, pretty
and so
much,
on.
the main downside to this team is that he doesn't have flight, but he has the team throw, whatever you want to call it, mechanic to get tons of vertical height. The hammer can
こんな
extend
キャ
his
ラは
hitbox and hit bosses and
い
enemies
つからだっ
and
け
things
追
like
加
that.
されたの？
And the hammer twirl is also good for doing
結構前から追加されてた
like
気がするけ
basically
ど。
extending jumps and your momentum through particular sections. So you'll see that used a lot as well.
ソニック CD だ
So
っ
as
け？
long as you don't need to wing it, so to speak, it's a very versatile team.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and read a couple donations. We'll probably have time for one.
All right, well, we have a $500 donation from the
Wow.
Jumbo, who says, not another speeding ticket.
Ah,
I'd
so
contest it in
cool.
court, but I don't think
Yabai
they'd
na.
accept.
Kyoku ga
Gotta
kekkou
go
ayafuya da na.
fast.
All right then. Yeah, we can read one more.
We have a $100 donation from Milana. Best of luck to my good friend Kirby Master, who doesn't play Kirby games. Gotta go fast.
Thank you, Milana. That's actually one of my friends from the East Coast. She's a cool person. Okay, time to go to the boss.
And yeah, so you want to explain this boss, Kirby, or do you want to
I
actually?
have all the time to explain it. Very involved boss.
It really takes the bosses here to a new level.
All right, so this boss is kind of interesting in that your goal is to knock him off. It requires 10 hits. And every time you hit Eggman, he does 1 of 3 attacks. That attack you see is a Jack-in-the-Box. That has a 5-second animation, is the best pattern you can get. That's very good already. The second pattern is the Ball and Chain, which has a 10-second animation. The third pattern is the Missile animation, which is 12 seconds, and is the worst pattern. Getting 3 Jack-in-the-Boxes is already ridiculously good because the chances of getting a Jack-in-the-Box go down with every hit until after the 7th hit, where it's flat out impossible. So if we see a Jack-in-the-Box after the 4th hit, even though it's technically possible, it's gonna be really rare. So the fact that I got 3 Jack-in-the-Boxes and no missiles at this point is actually a really good fight.
Also, Sonic dies a lot.
Yeah. Oh, there's the missile pattern.
Yep.
Ow.
It's,
oh no.
It's very rare to get through here without any missiles. Almost unheard of.
I'm very sad because I've only gotten 9 missiles in a fight once. I was very sad I didn't get 10. Very disappointing. So in a full game run, personally, I consider like a 2-minute fight the mark for like average.
あと
Below 2
2
minutes
回
is
ぐら
good.
いかな。
Above 2 minutes is mediocre to bad. The world record, IO world record, is by Worcester, which is a 128. The second best time is by me, which is a 132, which really goes to show how much time variance this is with this dumb fight. So yeah, Worcester's time just finished.
もう1回か。
My personal best just finished.
And this is still good.
This is still good, honestly.
Yeah.
All right.
So now he's going to try to kill the boss off screen.
We got something important.
Yep.
It's going to be hard to time though.
画面外で倒すことが
You're going to pay for this! 157 is
画
a
面
good
外で
time.
倒すことが重要だっつってなんで
We
か
need a lot of we need more applause
You're going
for
to
that
pay
for
for
the luck
this.
I got. That requires
そ
a
の
lot
た
of
め
execution.
Good job getting that luck, Kirby.
Yeah.
All right, so Twinkle Snow coming up is one of my favorite zones. It has awesome music. It's really chill.
みんな真似してる
And it's also
落
very
回避もある
difficult.
け
The
ど
first act is kind of the warm-up act, although there is like an important cycle at the start of this act I need to make. Act 2 and
なん
Act
か
3 are
シャレ
things
で
where
言ってましたけ
runs
ど
die
ね
basically, so we'll see what happens.
Also, if you haven't noticed yet, Amy still doesn't get a spin dash, unlike everybody else.
Yeah, she gets a spin dash when paired with Sonic. She can also kind of spin dash if she's paired with Knuckles, but she doesn't actually ball up, which in itself can actually be a good thing, depending on the situation. But she can't spin dash if paired with Cream or Tails. Joe. So there are 4 Chao in this stage. 3 of them are kind of in a circle. Ah, no!
Yeah.
To quote Spike Vegeta, getting hit underwater is like literally taking a year to regain control of your character. Because it sucks. So I'm going back up to take this spring up here. The stone also has kind of a little mechanic where you kind of roll. Joe. Have these little brown block things that you can kind of lower as springs. And they propel you high up depending on how far down you charge it up. Alright. Amy's air dash lets you maintain some of the air dash speed when clipping a ledge. Saves a bit of time here and there. I lost my rings, which is going to make this jump really iffy because I want all the air mobility I can get. There we go. That jump looks really easy, but it's really hard because you have to jump high enough to make it over a spike and also pull back and jump low enough to not lose all your speed from a spring. Which I did, so that works out. It's like almost impossible to make that on the North American version. All right, Amy says yeah.
Yeah つってみんな Yeah っていう
Where does she get that confetti?
The same place she keeps her hammer.
いやー本家ノリノリだな
All right, just hold left. Hard speed strat. Okay, this act is an act that Amy saves over a minute over Tails in Sonic.
Well, we'll let this speak for itself.
Yeah, we'll let it speak for itself.
Yeah.
Intentional damage. Hey, what's up?
So, yeah.
Fully intended.
You
As intended.
You remember how I mentioned path swappers? Well, he just skipped one that should have made some things solid that are now not solid. And so he's just able to kind of go through here like so. He has to do the tag action slightly under the water, and then Amy can run on it. And then he's going to have to go up into the stage and do some tricky stuff here in a little bit.
Yeah, there's a railed up block, so you have to go underneath it.
Nice.
No! Yeah!
That
So-
is
Oh,
probably
sure,
my
yeah.
favorite thing in the run. Just the
Yeah, this takes about,
Nori-nori
about a
すぎて。
minute and a half if you don't use that out of bounds. And that is the reason I use Amy Sonic, just for that trick. Because you need someone with an aerial hammer attack. And the only teams that have that are Amy Sonic and Amy Knuckles.
Yeah, and it's not just the trick, it's the no, because you die, and then immediately followed by, yeah, because
Yeah.
you beat the stage. It's just too perfect. And it's also really hard, so that was really impressive for him to get it so cleanly on the first try.
Fun fact, I found that trick like when I was rerouting this, and I was like, let's see if I can take that upper path using Amy's hammer. Holy crap, I'm out of bounds. What happened here? So I literally found out on accident. Shoutouts to complete accidents. And I feel bad for Dash Jump because I think he was working on this category TAS at the time, and he had to redo it because of that. All right, one Chow left.
Good job on not missing that Chow.
Yeah, I missed that Chow in practice once, and I didn't notice. Oops.
Okay, the reason that's important is because this is the one.
Okay. No! It's okay, there's a nearby checkpoint. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so this is the one stage where it's, we're going to get the last Chow here, but we can only get one key, one of the two possible combinations of keys cleanly on this route. So if we don't see it, then we need to die and try again.
And
That's never happened before. Subpixels.
Subpixels stopped him there. That's, you know, just something you kind of have to deal with running Sonic games. It happens.
Last Chow. All right, 50-50. If I miss it, I have to kill myself and respawn from the checkpoint and try again. Unfortunately, there is no. The other two acts are worse for this, so.
Yes,
there
it's there.
Yes,
Good.
It's there.
The RNG decided to be cool.
There we go.
Yeah!
Okay, so we have the special key. Thankfully, the special spring is literally right above us. Right there. Very convenient. So, special stage 1, which I accidentally skipped, 2 and 5, which is this one, are the only special stages that are easy enough for me to go for a world record ring attack in a marathon. So, while I very heavily concentrate on this, I will leave it to the host to go ahead and read some donations.
All right, best of luck, Kirby. But over here, we have a $1,000 donation.
$1000 ドネーションだそうですよ。
And that is from Ann K. Flynn Terrell of System 76, whose name you may remember from that laptop Dwango was using earlier. Ann says, it's always a pleasure when you find your products used for something wonderful. We spotted one of our users today hosting the Twitch live stream. Best wishes for a successful fundraiser. Thank you very much, Ann. We have a $150 donation from Mystic with no comment, but thank you very much, Mystic.
Thank you.
We have a $15 donation from Just Flandre, who says, I guess, all right, and you're going to pay for this are going to be stuck in my head for the week now. Good luck to all the Sonic runners this block, and if we can get the runners or the people on the couch to sing City Escape for Sonic Adventure 2, I will donate an extra $30. Better start warming up over there.
Don't want that.
Wait, I missed it. Was that Flandre?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Flandre. You're probably behind us.
Yeah, Flandre's here.
All right, you can keep going with like 2 more.
All right, we have a $30 donation from Ayama-san. Hi there, obligatory donation during the Sonic block. An excellent selection of Sonic games this year with some excellent runners to boot. Let's shred cancer. Please put my donation to Super Monkey Ball Master Stages. Gotta go all the way.
今
Unfortunately, I missed the super ring. Special stages have super rings, which are really hard to distinguish. They give you 5 rings instead of 1. And I actually took a wrong route, so unfortunately I missed the record by 4 rings.
Reset.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's
All right.
over.
So this boss coming up is actually one of 2 bosses in the game that has no luck factor in it. It's also kind of a hard one. Oh, I'm taking this route now. But a lot of casual players admittedly don't like it because it's not very well programmed. Kind of see a tendency with this game. But with a lot of practice, you can make it pretty consistent. So the gimmick of this boss is that you're constantly kind of on an auto-scrolling. You're auto-scrolling upward, and you have to keep jumping from platform to platform, or else you die. And you have to keep trying to drop platforms
ま
from
あ
Eggman.
ざっくり役だとここのボスは通常プレイでやってる人は嫌いだと思いますけどつって
You little... Ow! You little... Ow! Alright, I'm gonna wait here to dodge a spike ball. Woo!
You little... Ow!
Oh yeah, that was too far left. I missed the perfect fight. It's okay.
You little... Ow!
That was still a good fight.
Yes.
Eggman's off screen. This is the second time that's ever happened.
You're going to pay for this!
So, I got a weird glitch just now that I've only seen happen at once, ever, where Eggman, when he is in this death animation, he's centered and keeps bouncing up and down, but he bounced to the right and off screen for some reason. In the North American version, that would actually save like 3 seconds. So, I don't know.
なんでか知らないけど、な
It's
ん
a
か
Sonic game. What do you expect?
北米版
Alright, so this
は
first act is
さっきみたいに画面外に出ちゃうと3秒短縮できるんだっ
North
て。
American version and the PAL and Japanese version. There is a chow between 2 power barriers in the North American version, but for whatever reason, in the PAL and Japanese version, the right barrier is not a power barrier. So that means I can skip a team swap, which otherwise I would use Knuckles Sonic. The downside is that I have to do a really stupid jump to get around to the other side. So if I
でさっき言ってたけ
take
ど
more than like 2
多
attempts
分
at it,
合
I
って
lost
るよ
all the
ね
time I would have saved from that route change. Oh, come on, there we go. So, if I start missing it, you know what jump it is. I will probably miss it, but you never know.
So Cybertrack.
Oh, crap. Can I get back up there? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Okay,
おーリカバリーうまいな
there you go.
Cybertrack, as you see, has this changing gravity gimmick. It's not quite
ああ
as
そういうことなんだ
in
Wow.
this category, but nice. So yeah, that is not easy, but he did abuse it right there.
Yeah, I did a really tight slope jump where I have to charge Sonic's tag action and release it at the perfect part of the slope to gain all the height I need. But if you're too far right, then you're on a slope that's too steep, such that you're just gonna lose your tag action. But if you're too far
さっ
left,
き日
then
本語版がうん
you're
たらか
just
った
not
したけど
getting
何言っ
enough
たか
height.
覚えてねえや
So those machines back there that kind of put Kirby into the ball form.
Yeah!
You can actually clip into those from outside and not the actual entrance, which is going to be used a little bit later.
Alright, so here's a team swap. Act 3 of Cybertrack is an act where I can unlock another character. It's meaning I have to have Sonic as a lead character. And Sonic Tails is also a really good team for Act 2, so I'm switching to them now. Yeah! And there is a Chow right here, unfortunately right next to a special spring, which is to my left. But I can't get this Chow last because, again, I have to get a special key to use a special spring. So it's kind of an annoying detour, but it can't really be helped. Alright, so this stage has a lot of fun little shenanigans with gravity. Whee! Whee! Oh.
今
There we go.
ミスしましたね取れなかった
Who would have thought? They never use gravity mechanics in any other Sonic game, obviously. I gotta take
あ
advantage
の
of that
こ
and
の
have some
この
fun.
重力
So would that be a Kirby fell up?
重力
Kirby fell up, indeed.
ギミックはこのゲームしかないからっつって
Yeah.
これ好きだよっつって
So if you might have noticed back there, when you use Tails' Fly tag action, Sonic's hitbox kind of doesn't exist.
It's
But
kind
at
of
the same
wonky.
time, it kind of does. And that's what we're going to use, I believe, coming up in this level as well as next.
I did a bit of a skip there, actually, by the way.
To skip into the clip in some of those boxes to get the little, like, jump around, I guess.
Yeah, if you don't have Tails' ground tag action, then there's a little bit more stuff you have to do. But again, the theme of skipping things with the proper partner.
Oh
is-
right
All right!
I'm glad I managed to fit that in before the all right, because all right is about what I was going to say.
あったじゃあ俺の役が違うんかな
Okay. Alright, so there's a little mechanic I'm using actually where when you charge a tag action, it takes
すいませんね。
1.5 seconds to charge it.
今
But
こう
if
やって
you
喋っ
interrupt
てる
that
人が
charge and continue holding the
メガド
charge
ライブ
button,
ソニックしか
it
やっ
only
てない
takes
人な
1
ん
second
で
to charge it. And I took advantage of that just now. I've actually been doing it
全
all over
然ね
everyone,
分
but
かってないん
it's
ですよ
something most people wouldn't really notice. You have to like run the game
ソニッ
yourself
ク
to
1、
notice,
2 ぐらい
but
し
it
かやっ
makes
て
a
ない
really
ん
big
で
difference.
And that's what I was talking about
Yes,
earlier.
you just saw Sonic clip into
Damn it.
the entrance box there.
So yeah, when you're using Tails' Fly, he has a hitbox but doesn't. He'll still collide and be able to get hit by enemies, but like if you're going up onto a platform, Tails' hitbox is the one that actually determines if you land on the platform or not.
So I'm gonna do that little clip 3 times in this stage. The stage is kind of broken.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you in ball mode? All right, I'm gonna have to wing this a bit. Oh, all right. Let's go here. There we go. That works.
Again, wanting to get where you actually want to go without the gravity sending you somewhere you don't want to go.
So there is an auto-scrolling platform. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Backup strats. Special key can be here, and it is, so that's a better location. There is another location it can be. It costs around 5 seconds optimally to get it. But I got the better location, so that's nice. The other location is just below where I jumped over. Right, so this little clip here skips going around a giant block and riding on a platform.
適当役なんで。
And you want to do a one-tap spin dash here, or else you're usually going to fall to the
すみませんね、
rail and
適
die
当役な
because
もんで。
Sonic Advance rails are very well programmed.
Yeah, you've railed against them enough.
They're not the worst rails in the trilogy, but they're still not great.
And there we go. So that skips having to use the auto-scrolling platform. You can have Tails carry you into that, but 90% of the time, Tails will just go in and drop you to your death. He's getting revenge for all the Yoshis that died in Super Mario World. Okay.
So this is the last.
Second to last.
Second last.
No, it's last in stage.
Yeah.
Oh,
general
yes, it
fight. So there is one more fight. It is
スーパー
easily the
32
most,
スーパー32は
involved of them, but there are a couple attack patterns that he can do in this one that are still.
Alright
That can still.
スーパー32はね結構エッジが効いてるん
Who's
で
an
き
Amy
ついん
fan
ですよ
here?
ね
Because we're about to see more Amy.
あれね
Unlocking Cream.
なんつうのドットのエッジがすごい効いてるから見ててきついんだよねギラギラしてるって
Don't
いう
worry,
より
we
か
will see Cream once. It's unfortunate you unlock Cream so late because he would actually probably get some use in the earlier zones. But you just unlock it so late.
I mean, you can imagine you can cheese a lot of boss fights with it, but
That's probably part of it. I don't know if it would be worth swapping to Cream just for boss fights.
probably not.
But hey, you never know. Alright, special stage time.
More
you know what this
donations.
means. More donations. And
また
no ring attack world
世界記
records,
録狙う
unfortunately.
ぜとかっつって
Boo! Oh no.
Oh no, alright. Okay, let's take it away over here. We have a $50 donation from Hodolski. Long time watching, first time donating. It's past 3 a.m. here in Korea, but I am sleepless. Hey, it's Sonic Block and Mega Man is following up. My aunt has been diagnosed as thyroid cancer recently, but thanks to the early detection, she successfully overcame it and is in the recovery phase now. Hope everyone receives proper treatments before it's too late. Donation goes to Sumichu to sing Snake Eater, and let me tell y'all, if y'all, we need to meet that Snake Eater incentive. It is going to be a treat and an incentive for the ages, for sure.
そうですね
We have a $15 donation from Michael Steffies. I'm making an AGDQ in honor of my mom who passed away from cancer. I'm donating during the Sonic block since she gave me my Sega Genesis for Christmas,
あ
igniting
ー
my
今
love
の
of
今の
Sonic
コメン
and
トはま
friends.
あお母さんが今がんになりそうって言ったんかな今なんだけどその
We
そ
have
の
a
お母さんが
$15 donation
メ
from
ガドライブを
N-Man36130.
くれたので
Hi,
ソニックを応援してるっつって
Rack attack!
Who says, Ciao! Seriously though, Kirby, good luck on the run, my man.
Thanks,
kind of
Ant-Man.
wish I were there in person this year, but maybe once SGDQ rolls around, put this donation to whatever Kirby wants.
Thank you. N-Man is a fellow Sonic Rush runner, and he also speedruns quite a few other games, Sonic Heroes as well, and Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood. But he's a cool guy. Unfortunately, wasn't able to make it, but that's unfortunate, just life. Also, I would expect to see Rack Attack in Twitch chat, because that is his and my favorite emotes, or some of them.
タヌキ
Alright,
タヌ
this
キが
boss coming up is
荒い
another
のが
example of
フェ
a
イバリ
boss with
ッ
a
ト
cool, interesting, or
エモ
unique
ードだから
idea,
なんか
but
打っ
not
てみたい
very
な
well programmed.
ラックアタックかラ
This,
ックアタック
this
が
is my least favorite boss.
They took a bit of a shot in the dark with the design.
Which
It did-
I
it didn't
respect
pan
it.
out.
It didn't really pan out for most cases, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm in the hub world. I'm actually going to do kind of a skip here. Where I'm supposed to kind of go take like 2 more pinball machines to get to the boss, but I'm actually going to take a back route. Right here. Bit of a tight jump.
これですね
There we go. Getting over this boost pad is so stupid. Okay, there we go. So I want Sonic, Amy Sonic, because 1, hammer, 2, Sonic's tag action, and 3, when Sonic is paired with Amy, he does not spin jump by default, meaning he will not
ここは
screw
エイミ
with
ーと
anything in this fight.
ソニックで行くのが一番いいそうで
So we can go.
So this boss is not actually
敵の
random
攻撃はランダ
at
ムら
all.
しいので
The problem is, unless you're playing tool assisted, you're actions are not going to be exactly the same every time.
So in later parts of the boss, it might as well be random.
Yeah. It's not actually random, but it acts essentially like it is. Bottom line is that the boss shoots out more projectiles and acts more unpredictable later into the fight. So you want to get as many early hits as
なんか
possible.
これあれかね、あれイウェイかなんかかな。
So unfortunately, as you did see there, Sonic can get in the way of some of them and change their trajectory, which is never good.
弾が。
Usually not, at least.
Yeah. Sometimes he does save you, but most of the time no.
That looks good.
There you go.
That was actually a pretty good fight.
We're all speedrunners, right? This timing might be a little bit
なるほどね。
difficult because Eggman does not fly horizontally after
なる
this.
ほどなるほど、ありがとうございます。
So, ready?
You go. You go.
You're going to pay for this!
ノリノリだな本当に。
Okay, there we go.
Whee!
Right, that's zone 3 or 6.
You're going to pay for this.
All right. Chaos Angel is also a big reason why I'm using Amy Sonic, because
カオスエンジェルゾーン7のところでエイミー取ったの
It
も
can
理
be
由
a
があっ
bit
て、
chaotic,
音
as
楽
you'll
がうん
see
た
in
ら
a
かんた
moment.
ら。
yeah. So like these are the kind of stages where there's a lot of massive open areas, so you want both a lot of horizontal and vertical movements.
These are the hardest stages in the game, bar none.
The other alternative I could use is
なんか
Sonic
ここら
Frame,
辺
which is
ソニック
actually
っ
like
ぽい。
barely slower
これも
for
ソ
those
ニッ
two
クか。
first two acts, but Amy Sonic barely beats them out. Shoutouts to J-Ash, who came up with the idea to use Amy Sonic for these stages. J-Ash is another Sonic Advance 3 runner. Okay.
いや
Ciao. Well, I want to fall through these rails. Falling through a rail, the fastest way to do that is sometimes just finishing charging attack action. And you have to time it properly. There's a nice little spring here. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Another spring here.
お
Amy's pretty good.
そうですね。
Oh,
言ってましたね。
oh my.
You fell down again.
Kirby fell down.
How can I've never done that. This is probably gonna send me too high. Yeah. I've never fallen down here with this team before. I'm not sure what to do. I'll have to wing it then. Okay. I haven't done this part of the level in forever, so this is gonna be a little fun. I think I know that part. There we go.
Okay,
and
good.
あ
there we go. Oh no!
Well, you know what to do
I
now.
know what to do now. Oh no!
It's over.
It's over. No! Okay, thankfully that does not crush you. Get up there. Okay, I will take this very slowly.
So Kirby, when you say you're
またやった。
paying for this,
Okay. I am certainly paying for this, unfortunately. Okay. I got scared of that dumb bee. So this is a bit of a train wreck, but we'll make do. No! Okay, okay. One more.
Stop being stylish, Kirby. Come on.
Ooh, okay.
あーゼロリングだからちょっと危ないですね。
Zero rings might be a little scary. Don't hurt me. Okay.
Don't die.
Okay.
we end
安
there.
全取りましたね。
Good job on not dying.
Speedruns improved quick. Kind of. Okay. That armadillo enemy, pillbug enemy, whatever, their hitbox is really massive, by the way. Okay. This is all over a bottomless pit, so it's kind of scary. Let's chow all the way up here.
いや
Oh!
ーお
There we go. Okay.
ーうまいですね。ポーズで調整してて行くのうまいですね。
Okay, I'm not too familiar with this route. There is a shortcut I can take, but that requires a power character, which I don't have. So okay, there. So it's fine. Let's chow here. Chow. Checkpoints, my best friends, because this part's a little scary. No, that's not it. That's okay. There's a checkpoint. Safe to say, this level is kind of
失敗したけ
going
ど
not entirely
中
well,
間取っ
but
てるから
it's
大
okay.
丈夫だ
I
よ
have a really high estimate, so
And this is Chaos Angel. Frankly, if it's going to happen somewhere, it's probably going to happen
Yeah.
here.
okay. At least the rail cooperated. Though. There's a small chance he will just fall through the rail because Sonic Advance rails. Oh, there we go.
Yeah!
Yeah! It happens. Just roll with it. All right, so this jump is a pretty massive shortcut I'm taking. It's really stupid to make with this team, though. Nope.
ちょっと遠すぎてできなかった。あ、できましたね。
There we go. Ciao. And Act 2 time, which is actually probably my favorite act in the category. So just enjoy the speed, because it's
こ
gonna be
こは多分
fast.
一番早いよ、多分
Hopefully.
ね、とかして。
There's a pretty cleverly hidden Chow up here. Right up here. Ooh, that's a bit scary. There we go.
Oh.
Damage boost to skip that. Hammer to spring for heights. To
こん
make
ちは、
those
はい、ハロ
shortcuts.
ー。
Yeah, hammering the spring actually acts like hitting it.
すごいですね、本家13万6000人
Yeah,
で
you
す
get
からね、
double
今
speed。from hammering springs. It's only horizontal
セガは
ones where
強
you
い
get
で
double
す
speed
ね。
for one whooping frame. In other words, it's kind of pointless. Massive shortcut here. Just jump over it. Hey Sonic, what are you up to? Okay. Slow down so I don't hit the overhanging of that little platform. I want to fall through it down here. Left. There we go. There's actually a little weird clip you can do to fall through these platforms if you have enough speed. You kind of don't want to do it in an RTA run because you will probably fall to your death unless your name is TAS. This is the last Chow in this stage.
日本も1000人いるのが確かにすごいよね。
Alright, this part looks really cool if I do it properly. Well, not that. Alright. Ah, no, that's too low. Take it safe.
2分だか
2 minutes
ら
is good enough.
まあ上々でしょうつって。
Alright, so I'm just gonna swap teams just for one act, because Act 3 is an act that has 3 platforms that effectively act as auto-scrollers. And they take forever. And we all know how much we love auto-scrollers, right? I want to hear the crowd for this. Do we?
Well, too bad.
Too bad if you like auto-scrollers, because we're about to skip all 3 with this team. Boo!
Making my job easier. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so one thing about Tails Amy that you might think is bad.
Oh, I just did an IL strat on accident. Okay, there we go.
All right. Yeah, is that Tails has reduced flight duration, but Amy is still the best choice overall because of the tag action she has. Again, the partner being arguably more important than the lead character, although in this case, Tails'
なん
flight
か
is
ここの
pretty
ステージ
essential.
でこの2人の組み合わせはなんか良くないんじゃないかって思うかもしれないけど、実はここテイルズは飛んでエイミーが
Yeah, I believe
ハ
this
ン
is
マー持ってる
also
からそれ
technically
で高く
possible
飛べるん
with
で、
Cream, but just incredibly difficult.
You can do this with a lot of teams, actually.
まあ
Like,
実は
if your
効率的なんだよ
partner is
っていうこと
Tails,
チームは
you
今
can
ちら
skip
っと
all
言っ
them.
てましたけど、合ってるかな。
Wait, did I get the special key? No, I did not. I completely forgot about that. Damage control time. Can I make this? There it is. Okay, time to not die, hopefully.
Don't die, Kirby.
I just need to get to the platform. I just let muscle memory take over.
Kirby fell down on purpose.
Oh, no, no, it's too high.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. I did hit the checkpoint, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, there's the key. That's a better
鍵があっ
location.
たね、いい場所で
Okay, so now I can actually skip this.
リスポンできたねみたい
The other location is, as you saw, halfway across that auto-scroller. So you have to ride out like around 10 seconds of it. But, hey, it worked out. All right!
な。電車で D があれ
Alright, so
ベ
this boss coming
ー
up
ス枠で
is
すね
kind
今
of
回はね。
Yeah, it's kind of a boss.
で
It's
じゃあボス
not
で
very
す
good. It's kind of similar to the Cosmic Angel boss from Advance 1, except worse. And very, very random. And yeah, if you get hit, you will almost lose all your rings.
It is possible to regain a ring, but they kind of go all over the place, so it's...
So I got 2 rings back, thanks Amy. Nope. And that can happen, where he just changes sides without any warning. Because, you know, good bosses are like that. Okay, you want to jump every time he bounces, or else you get bounced into the spike.
F0 も確かにありましたね
You little...
しかも最初に
Alright, so he's gonna start spinning. The direction he spins in is random, but the duration of it isn't always set. So with proper timing, I can always guess where he's
お
gonna
お
and
リング
Thank you, Amy.
取り損なったけど
Oh.
エイミーが
There we
カ
go.
バーできてましたね
Ow! Where's it gonna be? He's gonna stop here. Nope, I was a little early.
Ow!
Oh, ooh, this is a little scary. Oh, thank you, Ring.
It came back to
It
you.
came back to me. I didn't die. That's the important part.
リングが
Really
帰っ
ran
てきた
rings around that boss.
Yes. You're going to pay for
You're
this.
going to pay for this
All right, there we go.
ノリノリだなノリノリだな
Alright, so we go straight to Ultra Emerald, which is the final main boss. And we're gonna have one last fight with General, which again is very random. And we're stuck with this team, unfortunately, which is a team that works for the last boss, but there are other teams I strongly prefer using. This pattern's the worst pattern, but on the plus side, it's really easy to hit him after, so it's like the consistent pattern. That pattern's bad, because he ignores your invincibility frames when he tries to grab you.
無敵時間を無視
Very
され
bad
たっつって
pattern. Although technically it's fast, but it's risky. So if I get a perfect pattern, I can get into the Eggman fight around the 22-second mark. This 28 seconds could be worse. All right, so this boss, you cannot hit him from the ground directly without any special abilities. You're supposed to wait for his hands to go down and ride them and hit Eggman. But if you use the right teams for this, you don't have to bother with that.
Yeah, this boss is absolutely trivialized by a couple specific teams. This is not one of them.
Yeah, that's why I waited there. I could have gone for the second hit before that, but if I did, I would fall to the center and die, and that's random. If you're going for ILs, the center pattern is actually the best pattern, but you're kind of YOLOing and expecting it.
You little
You little.
Oop. Okay, what are you gonna do with the hands? Oh,
危ない危ないリング回収できなかったらちょっと危なかった
this is a
今
little risky, so I'm gonna wait it out. Ow! Ow! You little... It's not dead yet.
You little
You little... You little... Okay, I just activated a glitch. I have control of Tails when I'm not supposed
なん
to.
かバグを発生させたったけど何だかわかんない
And the fun ends.
Yeah, that's just involving charging a precise...
You just
You're
have to
gonna
aim
take
it. Wait.
pay for this
You're going to pay for this!
But yeah, if you have Amy's tag action charge on the ground before you lose control of your character, you use Amy's tag action and you regain control. Ow! So that is the last boss, but remember the category. It's called Best Ending. There are multiple requirements for this, as we mentioned. The 7 Chaos Emeralds being one of them. Another one being unlocking every
あ
character,
前
which
に
I've
なったけど
accomplished.
さんか
And unfortunate thing about this category is to go to the best ending, I have to beat Ultra Emerald with Sonic as a lead character after having seen a post-credits cutscene. Meaning, we have to watch the credits once. So which is why I delayed Emerald 7 to after post credits, because there's no point making a detour to the special spring when I have to go back to Ultra
一回クレジッ
Emerald
ト見なきゃい
anyways
け
for
ない
the
と。
refights. On the plus side,
そ
we're
の
gonna see some cream.
100% をやるために。
So yeah, we're gonna see some cutscenes. Amy kind of hitting
ここの
Sonic
エイミー
after
が
all the time they spent together in this
な
run.
かなか
And go ahead with some donations. We
This
have
is a great time for more
こ
donations.
このエイミーが肉食系であるということが
All right, Kirby. We have a $10 anonymous donation, so think about this during all these cutscenes. Is it Chaos Angel or Chow's Angel? Where does Kirby end and Sonic begin? Spins within spins. We have an anonymous $200 donation without a comment. Thank you very much, Anonymous. We have a $20 donation from 0x. Long time watching, first time donating. My wife lost her father to cancer a few years ago, and she was happy to find out that this year's GDQ was going towards prevent cancer. May the RNG be easy on all run. We have a $10 donation from Gory Chris. Kirby Master tutorial videos on GBA Metroids got me on speedrunning the series. Thanks for an amazing show.
Thank you.
Thank you for an amazing donation. We have a $50 donation from Ginny the Cat, who says, gotta get in on a previous donor's bid to have the crowd sing City Escape. We'll donate another $50 if it happens. I believe that's about $70 riding on that, so y'all might want to start warming up.
You want one more before I say something? Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so oh, yeah.
Okay, go.
Communication's hard, surprise. But I definitely want to give a shout out to Mike89, number one, because Mike89 had the original speedrun for this category, originally called 100%, but it's the same thing really. Which
これ
is
は
like over 10 years old on
そうです
SDA,
ね
but that category
寄
is
付の
kind of
先
what
が
got me into this category in the first
Prevent
place.
Cancer
And I made a
Foundation
lot
と
of
いう
routing updates, including implementing a lot
がん
more
予防
Sonic
財
tags
団
into
っていう
it,
の
but
かな
without his run and execution, this really would not have happened. And he's also just been an awesome member of the Sonic community, but I definitely want to give a shout out to him because he is unfortunately pretty much retiring from speedrunning for the most, kind of. But he's definitely been one of my favorite runners, and he's a really cool guy to talk with. And without him, me running any of the advanced games would honestly not have been a thing, especially this category. So thank you very much, Mike89, for being you. So also, other shoutouts include shoutouts to J-Ash, which I mentioned before, for some of the route changes and supporting me a lot. Worcester for a lot of his ILs that I learned this game off of initially, and Dash Jump for working on the TAS for this game, which I learned a lot from as well. And of course, thanks to my couch as well for being awesome and supportive.
日本人が走るのはヨッシーアイランドなの
I was
で
expecting them to, but
まだっす
we
ね
have more donations.
ヨッシーアイランドな
All
の
right,
で
Kirby.
一番早いの
We
が
have a $25 donation from O Groupie. Donating
Yoshi
during the
Island
Sonic
で
block because I'm excited to see the games that
今日
plagued my childhood get
1
crushed.
月11
Here's
日の
25
朝
to
午前
winner's
8
choice
時
for the SA2B race and another 10 for each of Knuckles'
ですね。
raps that either runner or couch sings along to during the race.
で、ロックマンが
Congratulations! All right.
ロックマ
So
ン
there are
がさら
three
に
different
後で
flags that you
13
unlock after
日
you beat the
の
game, and they're only
午前
unlocked
8時
after you see these certain cutscenes. So right here, that right there is what you need to see to unlock best
Yes.
ending. After that, the game tells you you unlock sound test and you unlock boss attack. But since I haven't set those flags by seeing those cutscenes, I don't have sound test or boss attack unlocked, unfortunately. So this is kind of gonna be fun because I still haven't gotten the first Chaos Emerald.
ザ・エンドってね
So I'm gonna do this stage with a team I'm not familiar with. This can only go very well.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
多分暗記もはゲームオーバーだか
Reroutes
ら
done live.
ダメなんじゃないかな
Or would that be reroutes done quick?
Alright, so Cream's tag action gives you control over Chow Cheese.
多
But
分
on the other hand,
GDQ
when you
的には
use it
ゲ
in the
ー
air,
ム
she
オーバ
also
ー
gives
をあれ
you
にす
a
るのはダメ
direct
なん
boost
じゃ
to
な
your
い
vertical movements. So the higher vertical speed you have, the more height you gain out of her tag action. Alright. I'm gonna try to slow down here so I don't get crushed.
So speaking of unusual teams, when's every single possible IL in the game, Kirby?
I did that for this stage actually. That's kind of a project I started. Okay, so I should be guaranteed to get a special key as I take this route here. Come on. Thank you. Alright, see if I can do this properly. Okay. I'm just gonna take the safe.
Also, you can notice that cheese is the color of the main character whenever cream is the partner.
There it is.
Good.
Alright, I only lost a minute.
Alright.
No big deal.
All right.
クリームとか見たことないんだけど俺。
Alright, so now to do the special stage, unfortunately. But, you know, routing mistakes, that happens. So, this is my last chance to get the ring attack world record, and this is the easiest one. So, no pressure at all. Let's go! 240 is the goal.
And
One
we have,
8 there, another 8 here.
これが初登
then
場
we。have time for another couple.
じゃあわかんねえやな。
Yep, good time for that.
All right, we have a $15 anonymous donation. I'm teaching a class on Sonic next semester, so this is technically research. A $50 donation from Just Ian Time. Good luck to all the runners and kick cancer in the butt. Money to hear the dulcet tones of Snake Eater. And a $45 donation from Genius Gamer M. Hey there, AGDQ. It's exciting being able to wake up for some speedrunning excitement first thing. I missed out on a lot of fun from work, but I won't miss out on any chance to start up donations.
Oh,
Good luck to
なるほどね。
all the runners out there.
ああ、これ誰もやってないからワールドレコードとかやってるよ。
We have a $10 donation from Ked Z. I'm gonna pay for this. Shoutouts to Eggman's Jedi Mind Tricks. We have a $30 donation from Demon Lord Zool. Let's make that $70 to sing in City Escape to even 100. Just because I love that song.
World record's done live. As an FYI, on Sonic Center, this ring attack record has like a 15-way tie. Alright, so after that detour, So now that I've got my routing mistakes out of the way,
あまりバーチャルがうまいわけじゃないんで、
the last emerald.
2時間10何分だっけ ?13 分だっけなとかですけど。
So, time to go to zone 7. Oh yeah, Sonic gets this little snazzy attack when paired with Cream. It's actually a homing attack if there's an enemy nearby. And fun fact, Knuckles in this game can homing attack when paired with Cream. He can homing attack by pressing B while gliding. So if there's an enemy nearby. So there's a lot of really neat tricks in this, really neat, like, unique team mechanics in this game. Like, for example, if you have Knuckles and Amy, which is one of the coolest teams, you can actually spin dash vertically up walls, which is really cool. Things like that. And also, Tails can insta-shield in this game when paired with Knuckles. So, a lot of people probably didn't know that. So yeah, we have a hopefully not so dangerous special stage coming up. Well, going on right now, so more donations. Let's go.
All right. We have a $50 donation from Zeta176. Since Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is the last good 3D Sonic game and the one I grew up with, I had to get in on the action. I'll donate 50 more if the crowd sings City Escape. Put my donation towards Runner's Choice. This better be a good song, y'all. Like, wow. We have a $25 donation from Scott Ensley. Currently going through one round of chemo this week. Today's my first day and so far so good. I scheduled my treatment the same time as AGDQ without even realizing, but I'm so happy I did. Now I can relax and enjoy my week with everyone at AGDQ. Thank you for all you do. And a $10 donation from Unsigned Reality Check. Greetings from Finland. Let's kick cancer out the door with the help of some awesome gameplay. $15 from Go-Goat Rider. Second time watcher, first time donator, thank you to all of the hard work y'all do to give us such an enjoyable event.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So now that he has all of these various requirements completed, he can go and access the actual final boss.
That code is if for whatever reason you want to replay all 7 special stages in a row. Very good for marathons, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
It
all
clearly
the
should have been a
donations.
donation incentive, right?
Yeah, definitely a good donation incentive. Okay. So yeah, there's quite a few options you have for the boss. The best team for this boss with Sonic as a lead character is Sonic Knuckles, but they're terrible for navigating the hub. Sonic Amy is better for the hub than this team, but they're a bit riskier for the boss. So Sonic Cream is like the most reliable fast team I have.
And of course, as you see, he has to do these fights again, the general final fight and the Eggman statue robot, whatever it is, with the hands again. And then he'll get to the true final boss of this category.
Yeah, so you can actually use cheese, but cheese is not that optimal because you can't buffer cheese hitting the boss, this boss or General on the first possible frame.
また同じや
Cheese
つや
will
るの
not
か。
attack the boss during their invincibility frames. So I'm better off using a double jump to damage the boss instead. In most cases. Well, in this case, I'm going to play it safe and just fire cheese. Like that. Good thing I played it safe! Or else I'd be dead. There we go.
それはセガのゲームは基本海外の方が人気があるからですね。
Ow!
今年はスーパーメトロイドはないです。
You little! Oh, ball block me. You little! Alright, because we have only. I'm very sad, because this is probably the last time we'll be able to say this in this run.
で、これで 100% なんで、もう一個ボスがあるっていう話です
But
ね。
let's make it count.
You're going to pay for this!
Alright, so now we see if the requirements are set.
Yep.
They should be. General betrays Eggman. Spoiler alert. Oh no!
You mean these?
RTA in Japan は日
So this
本
boss is kind
で
of interesting.
や
You're
っ
Super
たイ
Sonic
ベント
paired
で
with
すね。
Eggman, and your tag action
これはもともとの
opens up the final boss, its
GDQ
weak point, and then you can dash into it to weaken the boss.
And it's called non-aggression. Don't ask why.
I don't know why either.
その RT in
But the general
Japan
idea
の
is I want to finish this boss before its
元
spin
の
attack. So I wanted to delay its spin
イベントで
attack
す
as
ね。
long as possible. It does a set of arm attacks, missiles, a set of arm attacks, laser, spin. And for the 2 sets of arm attacks, it can attack me between 1 to 5 times. I wanted to attack me as many times as possible to delay the spin attack. So the worst possible pattern is 1-1. So, fingers crossed.
No
It's called
aggression.
non-aggression because you're working with Eggman.
But you are being aggressive. You're,
Yes.
you're
You're literally
attacking
just punching
General.
You're not being aggressive against
Sonic,
Eggman
use
like
your
you usually are.
tag
That's why
action.
it's called non-aggression.
But see here, you're technically still being aggressive with Eggman because you're literally just grabbing him and slamming him into non-aggression.
これは
that is
一
the
番
worst
最悪
possible
なパターン
pattern.
だっ
Thank
つ
you.
って。
Thank you, non-aggression. And these missiles are also random. And your hitbox is way bigger than it looks, like that. So you always want to be careful. Okay, how many armor attacks now? That was way later than usual. All right. And, oh wow, I got the worst possible pattern.
レーザーが
Well, happens.
Marathon luck.
Marathon luck. All right, so yeah, this boss is obviously not very well.
テトランかな。
Not going very well. But
僕にはこれは
that's
テ
life.
トランにしか見えないんだが。これが、最終的なラスボスですね。
I can't make that. Okay. Yeah, that's a spin attack you want to avoid. You pretty much can't hit Eggman during that. Not Eggman.
Jamal.
テトランがラスボスとは出世したな、本当な。
Time will be coming up soon.
終わった。はい、
Time.
終わりましたね。
There we go. Sonic Advance 3
さあ、
best
これで
ending.
ベストエンディングが。
Yep. So I think we're good. I
You
said
know,
I want
Kirby,
Santa to run, so thanks
That
a lot
run
for
was all right.
Yep. Thanks for having me up here. And up next is that ATOB, so that's going to be pretty hype.
Yeah! Alright!
Alright!
というわけで、ちょっと時間がスレスレなんで終わりましたね。まだか。